Hello. Yes. Good morning. Lipid. We are starting with the lipids and completed up to the functions of lipids. Now I am telling you the lipids are the constituent of the cell membranes and regulate the membrane permeabilities. It also protects the integral organs that are providing the insulating materials, and it also gives the shapes to the smoothness or cushionness to our body. They also serves for fat soluble vitamins, or it can also gives you essential fatty acid, are useful for transport of cholesterol or formation of lipid components or lipoproteins. Okay, so phospho plus lipid, that is phospholipid, in the mitochondria are responsible of transport of certain electron transport chain component, and phospholipid helps in the respiratory channels from the body by participating in the reverse cholesterol transport, and cholesterol is the constituent of many membrane structures, and it is synthesized by bile acid and certain hormones, and vitamins D is the principal sterols of higher animals. Okay, this is all about the lipids and their main functions. Now the main functions of this lipid is to provide, as I said repeatedly, I am saying essential fatty acids, but you have to remember this linoleic, linolenic and arachidonic acids. Only linoleic, linolenic and arachidonic. These are the three are the main essential fatty acids. Now synthesis of certain hormones such as adrenaline, cortic and vitamins D3 from the lipid derivatives. Heat insulator, that is also presence of fat in subcutaneous tissues that provide heat insulating to the various animals in the cold regions, for example whale. Okay, same, it also provide a heat insulate to animals to Arctic regions where many animals are living in, as I said, in cold environment, Antarctic regions too. And another functions of lipid is mechanical protection. It provides the mechanical protection to vital organs such as heart, brain. Because of the precursor of waxy material, it protects the subcutaneous from the attack of the microorganism or insect. Now they are used in the perfumes and flavor industries because of less solubility in water. So this component, okay, that is also made up from lipids, perfumes, or distilleries for production of perfumes or flavor industries, that gives you, yes, that is true, lipid or alloys. Yeah, it reduces the bulk of the diet reduce. Some essential oil make the food unpalatable to animal, while some aroma is released. In agriculture, every pollination is possible through this insect. Pollination means cross-pollinated crops having the pollen grains, yes, and the stigma, that is possible through this way. Okay, so the pollination requirement oil is, essential oil is very much important. Now, very much important, many examination you have to remember the classification of lipids. Simple, same thing is there, but this classification of lipid topics will include, based on the biological function, lipid can be classified into two parts. Okay, first classification I am telling. First is storage lipid and structural lipid. The principal storage form of the energy in the lipid, that is storage lipid, and structural lipid, the most of the element of biological membranes, that is structural lipids. Now another classification, one is based on biological function. Lipid can be classified into storage lipid and structural lipid. You have to remember these. Another classification of lipid is this. What is this? Yes, you have to remember this. Simple lipid, compound lipid, complex lipid, or derived lipid. Okay. Now simple lipid have three parts. One is oil / fat. In many examinations you have remember these oil and fat, differences between oil and fats. Generally it is oil is liquid, fat is solid. But how can you say? So you have to write, in India it is oil is liquid at room temperature, fat is solid at room temperature. It gives a greasy spot. It doesn't give greasy spot. Likewise, different, you have to remember. Oil and fats are, most of the component is found in that is triglycerols. Many waxy ester, wax extra, honeybees, wax, that wax, carbo wax, okay. Sterol ester, these all comes in the simple lipids. Now complex. Complex means one component attached with the different one. So phosphor, protein. Likewise, phospholipid, glycolipid. Here is complex is phospholipid and glycolipids. These glycolipids is having or classified into another. Their example is cerebrosides or gangliosides. Now derived lipids, derived fatty acids, that is sterols, diglycerides, monoglycerides, okay, MGDG, DGDG. These are the fatty acid and sterol, polyketides. These are the classification you will find in lipidomics. Large number of that. I will teach you in PG also. So phospholipid here is glycerophospholipid and sphingolipid. One is phosphatidylcholine. You have to remember this. Where it forms complex lipid. Yes. Now what will happen? Phosphatidylethylamine and phosphatidylinositol, PC, PE and PI. These are the glycerophospholipid. And sphingolipid are ceramide, then sphingomyelin. Okay, this is all about the classification of lipids, and you have to remember this. Okay. Now we will start with each one. How you have to write after drawing this structure. First, lipids are broadly classified into simple lipid, complex lipid, lipid derived lipid, or miscellaneous lipid based on their chemical components, based on their chemical component or chemical compositions. These lipids are the ester of fatty acid with the alcohols. Ester of fatty acid plus alcohol are three types. As I said previously, that is wax, sterols, ester and triglyceride are there. Then compound lipids, these lipids are ester of fatty acid with the alcohol with the additional group. All lipids, they are ester of fatty acid. Likewise, you have to addition with that. These lipids are the ester of fatty acid with the alcohol with the additional group such as the phosphate. Nitrogenous base, they are again divided into a three part: phospholipid, glycerophospholipid and sphingolipids. Then derived lipids. Derived lipids are obtained on the hydrolysis of simple or complex lipids. These lipids contains the glycerols and other alcohols. The classes of lipid include the steroid hormones, ketone bodies, hydrocarbons or hydrocarbon bonds. Okay. And fatty acid, fatty alcohols, diacylglycerol. Okay. So miscellaneous lipids are also there. So which contain a characteristic of lipid, and there are, for example, most of the secondary metabolites component. These are used in the, I can see in the industrial importance as well as secondary. this miscellaneous group are not used in the edible purpose, but they are hydrocarbon. They are found in the various ways that work as a pigment groups is there. Then squalene group is there. Terpenoids, monoterpene, diterpene, polyterpenes. Okay, that is why the carotenoids and many pigments are also made up of lipids. Okay, this is the classification of lipids. We will continue with this classification of lipids, and broadly classified, as I said, that complex, derived and miscellaneous, then simple lipids, 3 types that have already been taught to you. Now I am telling you about the triglycerols. Triglycerol or triglycerides. The triglycerols, non-polar complex lipid that serves as energy and reserve these lipids are triester form. 3 ester COOR, formed from 3 fatty acids 1, 2, 3, esterified into 3 hydroxyl groups of the glycerol, CH2OH, CHOH and CH2OH. This is triglycerol. Now you remember this CH2O, CHO and CH2O. All H is attached with the fatty acid chain. Okay, R1, R2, R3. Another is fat. This is also fat. Fats from animals are triglycerol that are solid at room temperature. Oils from the plants, they are liquid at room temperature. That already been taught to you or told by me. The word should be proper. This is the structure of triglycerol, or I can say this is the triglycerol, 20:1, then 18:1, 22:1, delta is the bond formation, here is where it is the bond, and isoprene unit is attached with that. Okay. This is the triacylglycerol that contains same kind of fatty acid in all 3 positions. Are called as simple TAG. Simple TAG means triacylglycerol or other derivatives or mixed with that. This is all about the structure of the triglycerols. Now, same is triglycerols is continued with, and this classification further classified a simple, as I said, fat, oil, okay, waxes. Now the complex or compound lipids, these lipids are the ester of fatty acid that already been taught to you, but here additional group is phospholipids and nitrogenous phases are there, and there are 3 types: phospholipid, glycerol phospholipid and sphingolipid. Here is phospholipid containing phosphoric acid and nitrogenous containing. So you have to remember what is lecithin. Lecithin is phosphatidylcholine. Cephalin means phosphatidylethanolamine. Phosphatidylserine, then PC. Okay, cephalin means phosphatidylethanolamine. So the another name can be asked for that. Then non-nitrogenous or glycerophosphatide, that can also be asked. So this is all about the non-nitrogenous glycerides and phosphatidyls, then diphosphatidylglycerols and plasmogens, then sphingosides with sphingosine and sphingobiolins. These are the choline plasmogens, and ethanolamine plasmogens are the 3rd groups, that is phospholipid containing phosphoric acid and nitrogenous containing glycerophosphatides. So this is all about the compound and complex lipid. I will teach you later on same topics with the classifications and with another ways. Okay, thank you.